Hello again, it's Alan. I've been asked to do this video to show how to calibrate the Cricut Maker 3 cutting machine. I will show that it depends on which blade you're using and exactly what you're trying to do with the cuts. Let's get started. First thing you need to do, make sure the machine is turned on, the Maker 3, and your printer is turned on, and you've also fitted the fine cutting blade. Go to the top left where it says Home on the screen, and there are three lines. Click on the three lines. Go down the menu and you will find Calibration. Click on Calibration. What we're going to do is we're going to look at the one that causes the most problems, and that's the print then cut. In other words, you've made a picture and then when you've cut it out, it doesn't align correctly. So we press Print then Cut. This will then ask you to print a cut sheet. And I've already printed a calibration sheet, but you will have to print. Once your printer has printed, I recommend that you press the print again so that you can get a second copy in case you have to do a second alignment. Then press Continue once your prints are finished. It will then tell you to place the sheet in the top left corner of your mat and then press Continue. It will then ask you to select your machine. Now, although it may say that your machine is there, click the menu and you will see that this one is connected by a USB. You may be over wireless. It will then tell you to prepare the machine. And this is where you've got to make sure that the fine point blade is in clamp B. It will then tell you to press Load Mat and press the Load Unload button as shown here. You will then be asked to press the Go button. So when you press the arrow to go, it will tell you that it is scanning the calibration sheet. Once it has scanned the sheet, it will have made a cut, and hopefully on the left hand side you will see that the lines are actually within the black printed area. It does say that you might need to take a photograph of that with your smartphone to see it because it is very fine. If it doesn't and it's like this, then you will need to let it do another basic calibration, which it will do. In this case, the machine is aligned like this, so we will proceed to the fine calibration. And this is where the machine is usually out. So we press Continue. Once the fine calibration cuts have been done, it will have made a cut on each one of these lines and each one of these lines. So what you've got to do without unloading it from the machine is examine the lines on the top and right of the sheet. And then on the top line, choose which is the best. You will then do the same on the right and pick which are the best. Once you've selected the ones that match, then you will press Continue. On my machine, the top line is 11, is the best cut. And on the right line, it's the letter I. So once you've done that, press Continue. It will then perform another cut. Once the cut is finished, it will have made a cut around the edges of the big box on this one here. You want it to look like this, with it perfectly aligned. Now, if you are satisfied with it, then say yes, this is close enough to the center, and then you can then click Continue. The calibration for Print Then Cut is complete. However, if you did press No because it wasn't perfectly aligned, it will ask you to start again, print another calibration sheet, and go through the process again. It doesn't usually take more than 2 passes at this, which is why I asked you to print an extra calibration sheet at the beginning. I couldn't show you a second calibration because mine was actually calibrated not long ago. I hope this helps. Now, if you do need any further assistance on calibration, please let me know, and then I can decide on whether to do another video or just to send some instructions. Hope this video has helped. Thank you, and see you in the next videos.